So I'm the type of person, like, I find comedy everywhere, right? And if I don't, I just make it up, like this next thing. I met a family from Africa who came to America to adopt a white kid. Her name was Emily. They changed it to Ubuntu, and they don't know how to do her hair. Yes. There's some adoptive parents over there cracking up right now. When I was in school, I used to struggle with my reading, right? My teachers tried to tell me I had ADHD. I ain't paying no attention, whatever. And my uncle would try to make me feel better, right? He'd try to make me feel better. He'd say stuff like, don't worry about it, nephew. We math people. He said, you probably gonna be a math genius like I was. You got at least a 40-40 chance. He was like, boy, listen, if I had a nickel for every time somebody tried to tell me my math was wrong, I'd have $2.83. If you didn't get that last joke, you probably a math genius too. I did though. I used to struggle with my reading in school. Like I used to struggle with my. I read fine now, by the way. Like the signs over the door that say "excite," I can read that stuff. Man. But I used to struggle with my reading. Like I couldn't sound words out phonetically. It just didn't work that way. I would have to look at the words differently. I would look at the font size, the color, the positioning, what's in front of it, what's behind it, how people responded to it. I actually came up with 7 different ways to look at a word to determine what that word was. Then I got really good at it to the point in high school, people didn't know I wasn't really reading. I was just working it out really, really fast. Now as an adult, I read just fine, but I still have this ability to look at words and people and situations 7 different ways almost immediately. In fact, it's the primary place that I pull my comedy from. So there are very things from my past that looked like it was a handicap. It seemed as if I was dealt a bad hand. It's almost like I was practicing, even though I didn't know I was practicing, because that's, again, the primary place I pull my comedy from. So let me say this again so you can hear what I'm saying. That thing from your past, the fact that you never met your dad before, your mom was an alcoholic, whatever, you were molested as a child. God didn't cause that, but he'll use it in preparation for what he has you to do. Chances are you've been practicing. Maybe you didn't know you were practicing. So as a result of this practice, I find funny everywhere, like for real. So I'm at the airport the other day, and this cool little white kid walks up to me and asks for an autograph. I was like, cool, what's your name, buddy? He said, I'm Tanner. I was like, no, you're not. Help your neighbor, help your neighbor. I'm watching TV, right? I'm watching TV and this commercial came on. You've seen it before. It's a commercial where the old lady, she fell down and she's like, help, I'm falling and I can't get up. First thing I'm thinking, why don't the cameraman help her? He right there. He is right there. What's so wrong with this world, man? I get random thoughts like, did God give chickens wings just for us? They don't even use them. They're just working them out all day long. Look at that wing right there. Man, look at that wing. Somebody gonna love that wing right there, man. You put some hot sauce on that wing, man, some salt and pepper. That's gonna be a good wing for somebody, man.